Coming up on the Children's Hour, the life of a rock star seems pretty cool, and Divinity Roxx, the superstar bassist and longtime member of Beyoncé's touring band, tells us what it's really like. She's also the guest DJ on our show, and her music showcases some of the greatest in Black musical artists across the spectrum of genres and years. She also has a new kids release called Ready, Set, Go. We'll hear from that. We're just thrilled to be joined by an up-and-coming legend of the Kindie children's music world, Divinity Roxx. Stick with us for the Children's Hour. The Children's Hour is kids' public radio produced by the Children's Hour Incorporated, a New Mexico nonprofit. Find out more about us and see pictures and links related to this show at childrenshour.org.
It's time for the Children's Hour, kids' public radio.
Why did the bass stop hanging out with the violin?
I don't know why.
Because he didn't want to get into treble.
It's time for the Children's Hour, kids' public radio.
This is an encore edition of the Children's Hour with Divinity Roxx. Divinity Roxx's Ready, Set, Go is up for a Grammy.
One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright.
That's Bob Marley, chosen by our guest DJ today. Hello, welcome to the Children's Hour. I'm Katie Stone. Hello to everyone out in Listenerland. Hello to all these great kids on Zoom. Hi, everyone.
Hi. Oh, hi.
Who's here today?
Hi, it's Beth.
Hi, it's Evan.
Hi, it's Ollie Bobali.
Hello, it's Amadeus.
Hi, it's Cade.
Hi, it's Sonia. Hi, it's Ethan.
Hi, it's Isaac.
Hi, it's Holly Mae.
Hi, friends. It's Melissa.
Hi, it's Daniel.
Well, thank you all so much for being here. I am really excited about this show. We have with us Divinity Roxx. She's our guest DJ, and she's a kids performer who also for a long time was Beyoncé's bassist. Just you wait, we've got a great show coming up for you. This is Divinity Roxx right here on the Children's Hour.
I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. Feel like everything is going my way. I feel a vibe, come catch the wave. I feel alive, some type of way. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm feeling great. Feel like everything is going my way. I feel a vibe, come catch the wave. I feel alive, some type of way. I'm feeling good, feeling great. How are you? Hey, how are you? Feeling good, feeling great. Yes, it's true. Hey, yes, it's true. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good. Let's go. I'm feeling like everything going my way. I'm feeling like I could do anything. Feeling so fresh and I'm feeling so clean. Feeling like I am where I need to be. I am a rainbow. My colors are glowing, I feel it, the light is on me. The light is inside and I am a spark. You are now feeling the beat in my heart. Now you're inspired to dream even bigger. We light up the sky, we light up the dark. This little light of mine, I'ma let it shine till infinity. It's divinity. Ooh, and we spreading that positive energy, that energy. Yeah, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. And you can tell it by the smile up on my face. I wanna see you shining, so catch the wave. And if you hear my voice, let me hear you say, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. Feel like everything is going my way. I feel a vibe, come catch the wave. I feel alive, some type of way. I'm feeling good, feeling great. How are you? Hey, how are you? Feeling good, feeling great. Yes, it's true. Hey, yes, it's true. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good. Let's go. Woke up feeling blessed and highly favored. Jumped up out the bed, shook my dress, dripping flavor. Tippy top of my crown, all the way down. Self-love, that electricity, that buzz. This skin I'm in, black lightning. This happiness is high voltage, contagious and it's potent. I light up any room I'm in like LEDs or halogen. Showing off all this teeth like what a dentist. Walk around feeling peace like war in it.
feeling Superman, Clark Kent, finna ride this wave, hang 10. Oh, I feel a vibe, sadness in my rear view, I wave goodbye, welcome all this thankfulness, I'm grateful for my life. When the world's got me down, I just say this out loud, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, feel like everything is going my way, I feel a vibe, come catch the wave, I feel alive, some type of way, I'm feeling good, feeling great, how are you, feeling good, feeling great, yes it's true, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good, let's go.
Feeling Good is Divinity Roxx with Fuge. You're listening to the Children's Hour. I'm Katie Stone, and we're here with a whole lot of wonderful people on Zoom and everywhere else. But our guest today on the show is Divinity Roxx. And I am so psyched that you're here. Welcome to the Children's Hour, and tell us a little about yourself.
It's really great to be here, first of all. I'm really excited to see all these beautiful faces on the Zoom chat. I am from Atlanta, Georgia. I did not grow up playing the bass guitar. I did grow up playing the clarinet. And I also sang in the choruses in school. I went to UC Berkeley to become a journalist, and that's when I picked up the bass guitar and I fell in love. And then I moved back to Atlanta and started touring with my rap group called Divinity and the Breakfast Unit. And we made really awesome hip-hop, positive hip-hop music. And eventually I toured with the great Victor Wooten, who was probably one of the best bass players in the world. And after touring with Victor, I started touring with Beyoncé and also touring with my own band and writing my own songs and music. And most recently, I was able to publish 2 books with Scholastic based on 2 of the songs that I wrote that are on my new record called Ready, Set, Go.
I love it. You are so accomplished. You've done so much, and the new books are super cute. We have put links at childrenshour.org. Look for this episode page, Divinity Roxx, the Children's Hour. And we have links for those for you to check out, including links to your website. And there are a lot of questions from the kids on the crew. I'm going to jump right over to Daniel, please.
So why did you decide to play bass over any other instrument?
That is a great question. Well, at this particular time that I was at UC Berkeley, I was hanging out with a bunch of great musicians. And one of my best friends was a bass player. And I told him that I actually wanted to play the guitar. And he said, you know what? You're a bass player. You walk like a bass player, you talk like a bass player. Bass players have cool laid-back vibe, and you have a cool laid-back vibe, so you should try the bass. And so I picked it up, and I have to be honest with you, as soon as I picked it up, I absolutely fell in love with the bass guitar. And one of the things that I remember is that when I was young, my uncle sometimes would put the bass in my hand because he had a band, but I wasn't interested in it back then. So when I finally picked it up in college, I don't know, I fell in love, and so me and the bass guitar.
I love it. And for the record, for listeners, Divinity Roxx does have a cool and laid back vibe. So I would say that's absolutely 100% accurate.
What is your favorite thing about playing the bass?
Wow, my favorite thing about playing the bass is that when I pick up the bass, I just get lost in it. Everything around me sort of disappears. I don't think about anything else. I just I don't know, I'm transformed and I'm transfixed into another time, another space. And I just get so focused and I have so much fun. It brings me so much joy. It makes me happy. I smile the whole time I'm playing and I just groove. And that's the only thing I can say is that nothing else matters when I pick up the bass guitar. I feel like we all have that. It's like, athletes call it the zone. When you get so focused on something that you're doing where nothing else matters and it's like you have this tunnel vision. I used to be like that when I read books when I was a kid. I would sit around reading my favorite books and everything else would just disappear. So I think when we're doing something that we love, that's bringing us joy, that it fills us up so much that's all that matters, Just makes me feel so good.
What's your favorite bass song?
Ooh, one of my favorite bass songs that's just really featuring bass guitar is, wow, let's see. Oh, there are so many. I'm gonna go today. So today, my favorite bass song is a song called Me and My Bass Guitar by Mr. Victor Wooten. It is a challenging song to play, but it's so much fun. And he's just talking about how awesome it is to just be alive with this bass guitar. And he's playing all these really cool licks and me and my bass guitar.
That's right. One more again. Hit me. Back in 1995, this was the sound. My bass guitar. That's right.
That's Victor Wooten with Divinity Roxx's favorite bass song called Me and My Bass Guitar. You're listening to the Children's Hour. Our guest on the show today is the outstanding bassist and musician. She has a brand new Kindie-friendly CD out, along with 2 books in Scholastic that are based on her songs, Divinity Roxx.
How did you start playing these songs?
I was at my second year in college at UC Berkeley when I picked up the bass guitar and fell in love. So, I want you all to know this as young people. Everybody is probably always pressuring you to think about what you want to be when you grow up. What are you going to be? And you feel like you have to decide that right now. I'm going to be honest with you. I had no idea when I was your age that I would even pick up the bass guitar. I wasn't even thinking about the bass. So all of my friends from being young in elementary school, they are amazed. Even my friends in high school are like, you became this famous bass player. Like, where did that happen? Where did that come from? So I just want you to stay open. Keep your mind open to the things that you love. Try new things. Try things that are fun and that are constructive, because you never know. You might not be exposed to it right now. You may be in college and pick up an instrument and fall in love, or pick up a new hobby, or become an actor, an artist, anything. You just never know. So stay open-minded.
That's so inspiring. So many people think, well, you can't really be a great musician unless you were a great musician as a small child. And it's just, that's not how it works. Just, it's about putting your attention to something and learning, and yeah, having a gift helps.
Well, I'll tell you this, and I don't think that we talk about this enough too. I worked really hard because I loved it so much, and because everything else around me would disappear. I spent a lot of time almost trying to catch up to those people who were young and they picked it up. So for a while, I always felt like maybe I wasn't good enough, but I just knew I loved it so much that I just practiced and practiced and practiced. And when I tell you that I practiced and practiced and practiced, I mean, I sat for hours learning how to play. So there's a gift for sure, but there's also where your gift meets the work. And that's when you really excel.
Divinity Roxx. She knows what she's talking about. She's toured with some of the greatest musicians in the world. And Divinity Roxx is guest DJing our show. She's picked all these songs, including this one. This is Beyoncé.
Everything I need and more is written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Pray it won't fade. Oh, your halo, halo, see your halo, halo, your halo, halo, you see your halo.
This is Divinity Roxx, and you're listening to the Children's Hour, Kids Public Radio.
The Children's Hour is produced by the Children's Hour Incorporated, an educational nonprofit based in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're listener supported at childrenshour.org. Support provided by Electric Playhouse, inviting Children's Hour listeners to get out of the cold weather and play at Electric Playhouse, featuring 16 interactive spaces with rotating games, a cafe, and a full bar. It's fun for the whole family to play and dine in a digital wonderland at Electric Playhouse in Albuquerque, New Mexico. More info at electricplayhouse.com. Support for the Children's Hour is provided by the New Mexico Museum of Natural History and Science, announcing Chocolate, the Exhibition, a multimedia science exhibit that engages the senses and traces the evolution of chocolate from a small bitter seed to the delicacy it is today. The exhibit runs through March 2023. More info at nmnaturalhistory.org.
Team will be instrumental. Instrumental, ha, see what I did there? I made a pun, ha, I'm having fun, ha, I'm never done, ha, I'm just a one young woman, my best to the beat of my own drum. I'm a wow in a world full of ho-hum. I'm a wow young lady, but you know some, I'd rather be at home with my own drum.
Composed by Lin-Manuel Miranda, That's My Drum, featuring Missy Elliott. You're listening to the Children's Hour, and with us on the show is musician Divinity Roxx, and lots of questions from the kids on the crew.
What inspired you to start making music?
That's a great question. You know, I loved words when I was a kid, and I loved to write poetry and write stories, short stories and things. And then there was this part of me that loved music so much. There was always great music playing in my house when I was a kid, great artists playing. And I think in my attempt to bring those two loves together, and I always wanted to be inspirational and empowering. And I thought, what better way to do it than to bring words and music together, to keep telling stories and to share my truths and to share encouragement and empowerment. And music is the universal language, so you can touch everybody when you play music.
Any advice for young musicians?
Have fun, Beth. I would say that having fun playing your instrument is the best advice I can give you, and to play as often as you can. Because I will tell you this, you're young right now, so you don't have the responsibilities of paying bills and having to go to work every day. You have so much time. You will never get this time back. It is so valuable. Use that time to sharpen your skills, have fun, listen to as much music as you can, and just play your heart out.
What is the favorite song that you have made, and why is it your favorite song?
Oh my goodness, that is a hard question. I can't say that I have a absolute favorite song. I will say that We Are is a song I wrote from my I'm Possible album. And I love this song so much because it was inspired by a former professor of mine. She was my poetry professor. Her name was June Jordan. She was from Harlem, New York. And she was the first person to stand in front of the United Nations and say, "We are the ones we've been waiting for." And I used those lyrics in the song We Are. And it's a very, very special song about how we can change the world because we are the ones we've been waiting for. So that's one of my favorite songs. One of my other favorite songs, I have to add this off of the new album, Ready, Set, Go, is in fact Ready, Set, Go. And I love that song because it is the perfect song for getting your day started. It talks about being prepared. It's a nice little bop. You can bop to it. You can dance to it. Doesn't matter how old you are. It's just the good vibes. It has good energy. And I really love that record.
Ready, Set, Go. It's from Divinity Roxx's latest release, title track, right here on the Children's Hour.
Ready, set, go. It's a brand new day, and I'm feeling good. You're feeling good. Let's get on our way. Put that pep in your step. Put that pride in your stride. Put that smile on your face and that twinkle in your eye. Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm in a great mood. Got the right attitude. Everything I need for school. You ready? I'm ready. Yeah, well, let's get going. There's so much for you to learn, so let's go get that mind growing. You ready? I'm ready. Yeah, yeah. Ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. You ready? I'm ready. Yeah, yeah. Ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. Maybe the sun is shining while the sky is full of clouds and the rain is coming down, but we're ready to go right now. Gotta keep it moving, there's so much more to do, and as long as we're doing it, nothing can stop this groove. Keep moving, grooving, growing, loving, laughing, living, learning. Go ahead, put your hands in the air, dance all around. I'm happy I'm here in class on time, present, yeah. Got everything that I need prepared, ready, steady. 1, 2, 3, let's go, follow me. You ready? I'm ready. Yeah, yeah. Ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. You ready? I'm ready. Yeah, yeah. Ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. Gotta go quickly. Grab what you need, gotta go swiftly. Early in the morning, stretch it out. Brush our teeth, get dressed, we're out. But hold up, wait a minute. Gotta get your breakfast in. Gotta get your nutrients. Make sure that you keep on winning. Making plans from the beginning. Taking action till the ending. When it's all said and done, you did your best, you're number one. You ready? I'm ready. Yeah, yeah. Ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. You ready? I'm ready. Yeah, yeah. Ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. Clap your hands, stomp your feet. Clap your hands, stomp your feet. Clap your hands, stomp your feet. Move to the beat, move to the beat. Clap your hands, stomp your feet. Clap your hands, stomp your feet. Clap your hands, stomp your feet. Move to the beat, go. You ready? I'm ready. Yeah, yeah. Ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. You ready? I'm ready. Yeah, yeah. Ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. Ready, ready, set, go. What's the color of love? Greens and yellows, hues and blues, the world is yours. This is the feeling we get when we know that we're floating above. My heart is pounding with passion beat. You feel it in yours? You feel it in yours? The future's in my hands. If I poured it into love, ain't no telling what I'ma get back if I won't get it back and you feel the buzz. And who am I to judge? I only come from love. We are traveling now at the speed of light. Can't you feel the rush? Will love really conquer all? Is a gun really worth the fall? Are we all so afraid of what we don't understand that we're willing to shoot without cause? What if you were that one, the one that could change the course? Would you step into your greatness? Would you? Can you feel the force? We are what we're waiting for. Put your hands in the sky and reach for the stars. We are what we're waiting for. Put your hands in the sky and reach for the stars. If the sky is the limit, let's fly through the limit. My feet is on the ceiling, so of course I'm feeling lifted. My head is in the clouds, I can't feel the ground. I was racing through the past, but the future's here now. One beat, one heart, one life, one love. One of you plus one of me equals one way for long, for long. My heart is pounding with passion and beat. You feel it in yours, you feel it in yours. Will love really conquer all? Is a gun really worth the fall? Are we all so afraid of what we don't understand that we're willing to shoot without cause? What if you were that one, the one that could change the course? Would you step into your greatness? Would you? Can you feel the force? We are what we're waiting for. Put your hands in the sky and reach for the stars. We are what we're waiting for. Put your hands in the sky and reach for the stars.
2 in a row from Divinity Roxx. We are and ready, set, go. You're listening to the Children's Hour. Our guest on the show today is the outstanding bassist and musician. She has a brand new kiddie-friendly CD out, along with 2 books in Scholastic that are based on her songs, Divinity Roxx. Lots of questions from the kids.
When did you decide to go with Beyoncé?
So Beyoncé was having auditions for an all-female band. And these auditions she put out into, she did a huge press release. And the word was all over. It was on the radio. There were emails being sent out. It was in the newspaper all over the world. And I had some really good friends who came to me and they said, you should audition for Beyoncé's all-female band. And I thought, what? Beyoncé doesn't need me in her band. Who am I? How could I be in her band? She could choose anybody in the world she wants to be in her band. Why would she choose me? So I thought, I'm not going to the audition. That's ridiculous. Not going to do it. And my friends, that's why you always got to have really good friends. They came over to my house and they said, we are not going to leave your house until you decide that you're going to go to the audition. And I still said, no, I'm not going. You guys are crazy. This is insane. It's not going to happen. She's never going to choose me to be her bass player. And they sat down on my couch and would not leave my house. So finally, after a couple of hours, they really turned the TV on and sat there and hung out. And they just kept saying, you should really go. You should really go. So finally, I came back in the living room and I said, okay, fine. I'm going to go to the audition, right? So I go to this audition. I am so scared. I was so scared. I was so nervous. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was, oh man, I just can't even describe to you. I was so nervous. I was shaking. I thought I was going to make it. I thought I was going to mess it all up, you know? So I got to the audition. I did the audition and I went home, right? After a few hours, I thought, oh yeah, they didn't call me back. See? I didn't think I was going to get it anyway. But then my phone rang at 11 o'clock at night and I got a call and this guy was on the other end and he said, is this Divinity Roxx? I said, yeah, this is Divinity. He's like, Beyoncé wants you to come to New York to go to a second round of auditions for her all-female band. So we're going to fly you to New York and put you up in a hotel and you're going to go to another audition at Sony Studios. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Okay. So I thought I was nervous the first time, but imagine I get on the plane, I fly all the way to New York City, I check into this hotel, I go to the famous Sony Studios. Sony Studios is famous. So many huge artists have recorded their music there. And we do a second round of auditions. And then after the first day, people started disappearing. They were leaving because they didn't make it, right? So the numbers of people in the room kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and I kept getting more nervous and more nervous and more nervous. And then I finally said to myself, I actually want this. I want to go on tour with Beyoncé. So I went into the bathroom and I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, you got this. You can do this. Go get this. So I had to give myself a little pep talk, right? Because sometimes we have to do that when we're scared. So I go back into the audition room. I continue to play. Finally, after a few hours, Beyoncé's dad stands up in front of the whole room, and there's a whole band of us. We're all on the bandstand. We think we're going to play the song one more time, and he says, all right, you all have been chosen to be Beyoncé's all-female band. He looks around at each of us, and we look around at each other, and we are in shock. And he says, your first gig is going to be on the BET Awards in 2 weeks. So go home, pack your bags. We're going to fly you to LA. You're going to go into rehearsals. And after that, we're going to be doing some more shows. So you won't be home for a long time.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's the story.
That's a great story. You were telling your friends, I'll never get in. And you know what? You wouldn't have if you had sat there on the couch. You would have never gotten in.
That's so true.
We're talking to former Beyoncé bassist and Kindy rising superstar, Divinity Roxx. You're listening to the Children's Hour.
Get on up on the floor.
The Children's Hour is produced by the Children's Hour Incorporated, a New Mexico nonprofit. United Way of Central New Mexico supports the Children's Hour. Outpost Performance Space in Albuquerque, New Mexico is a proud supporter of the Children's Hour. The Children's Hour is supported in part by an award from New Mexico Arts, a division of the New Mexico Department of Cultural Affairs, and the National Endowment for the Arts. Support for the Children's Hour is provided by the County of Bernalillo, New Mexico, bernco.gov. Support for the Children's Hour is also provided by the City of Albuquerque's Cultural Services Department and the Urban Enhancement Trust Fund. Support for the Children's Hour is provided by Token Ibis, a nonprofit making philanthropy accessible to everyone. To sign up, go to tokenibis.org.
This is Divinity Roxx, and you're listening to the Children's Hour, Kids Public Radio.
As my friend, there is something that I might need you to do. Just because you say we need equality too. Will you speak out, step up and defend my truth? If you do, I'll go with you. 'Cause as my friend, you will know the truth and love just who I am. You will use your voice and make them understand. You don't always see when they're lashing out at me. I need to know that you will still believe me, standing up for me when they say those hateful things. Hold my truth, hold my truth. Hearts beat loud, voices rising. Will you be there for me? Always riding side by side, reaching out.
I need you, standing beside you, holding you up when you falling apart and you can't get up. You know you will be alright, 'cause you know that I got you. You are not alone. You are not alone. You know that I got you. We'll be alright, 'cause you know that I got you. You are not alone. As your friend, there are ways that I have changed. I won't go back to where I was before I met you on this track. I will step up, speak out, meet you where you're at. You know that I got your back. So as your friend, I will go with you no matter where or how far. 'Cause I know your truth, I love who you are. I'll be around even when you don't see me. I'm not afraid to get teased, even if it means standing up for you when they say those hateful things. They're not true, they're not true. Hearts beat louder, voices rising. I'll be there for you, always riding side by side, listening out. I need you, standing beside you, holding you up when you falling apart and you can't get up. You know you will be alright, 'cause you know that I got you. You are not alone.
Hey, if you feel it in your heart and ready to take part, say I'm not alone.
I'm not alone.
If you feel it in your soul and you're ready to roll, say you're not alone.
You're not alone.
If you feel it in your gut and ready to step up, say we're not alone.
We're not alone.
We're not alone.
You are not alone. You are not alone.
Alphabet Rockers, they have a book that goes with that song. They are also up for a Grammy, much like our guest. Over the break, that was the great ragtime pianist Scott Joplin, and before that, an old one by A Taste of Honey, the Boogie Oogie Oogie. You're listening to the Children's Hour, and Divinity Roxx is our guest and our guest DJ, choosing all the tunes. Let's go to Melissa.
Have you ever had to deal with hate from people, like criticism and all that stuff?
Absolutely. You know, it's really a part of life. It's a part of just being alive. Whether I was playing with Beyoncé or whether I was just going to school, waking up in the morning and going to school and going to class, there are always going to be people who want to poke at you and prod at you and talk about you and give you negative energy. Sometimes those things would bring me down, but I knew that there was something greater inside of me than that which was coming at me from outside of me. I knew that because my parents had taught me that. The music I listened to helped build me up to believe that. My community continued to believe in me. So I knew no matter what anybody said about me that was negative, no matter how they hated on me, no matter how they may have treated me unfairly and didn't give me an opportunity, I knew that there was something inside of me that was continuing to push forward and that I would continue to do that because I deserved to be happy and I deserved to be healthy and I deserve to be successful and I deserve to have my voice heard. So that's what kept me going.
So I was wondering, I have been in lots of plays before, and whenever I'm in one, whenever I make like a little tiny mistake, like even if no one noticed it, there's just like this little nagging in the back of my mind. So what happens like if you're in a concert or recording and you make one of those tiny mistakes? Like what do you think to yourself?
You know, it took a long time for me to get to the point where I could just forget about it and keep going, right? Because we're human. We're going to make mistakes. The thing is that most people who are watching us perform have no idea that we made a mistake. They only know it when we broadcast it. Because when we make a mistake, we make a face, we do something out of the ordinary. And that informs the audience that something happened that we didn't want to happen, right? So sometimes when I've made plenty of mistakes. The biggest artists in the world make mistakes. They sing a wrong note, they sing a wrong word, but you learn as a professional just to keep going. Don't worry about it in the moment because that moment has passed and nobody knows that you made that mistake. Now, when you're recording, it's a little bit different. Because you can rewind that recording and hear that mistake over and over again. So you got to go back and fix it. And the thing I will say is that when we continue to practice, like we practice, so we know we made a mistake, we know we played a wrong note. The next time we get in that position, that we go home, we practice it, we correct ourselves, we do it, we do it with repetition, we play it over and over again to make sure that we don't make that mistake, that at some point it becomes subconscious so that we could do it without even thinking. And then we go out and we play again and we do it perfectly, right? So sometimes we do it perfectly, sometimes we make a mistake. When you make a mistake, keep going.
Keep going. Such great advice from our guest, Divinity Roxx. Divinity Roxx, do you have any parting comments that you'd like to share with our audience? Something you wish everybody knew?
Something I wish everybody knew with everything inside of them is that you are so special. In this world, there is only one version of you, and you can absolutely do anything in this world that you put your mind, your heart, and your soul into. There's only one person with these fingerprints. There's only one person in the world, and there will only ever be you in this world. So go out. Dream big, believe in yourself, and never be afraid to do anything.
Divinity Roxx, thank you so much for being with us on the Children's Hour. We've had a great time with you.
I've had an incredible time. This was so much fun. Thank you all for joining in today.
Bye.
Let me see you move. Just be yourself when you do. Cause you're the only one of one. I wanna see you have some fun and be yourself. Be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself. Cause you can't be nobody else, no you can't be nobody else. Be yourself, cause you're the only one of you in the whole world, yeah. Hey,
true. Yeah. And that's so cool. Yeah. Cause you're a masterpiece, you're one of one. Ooh. Yeah. So let your flag fly if you're outgoing or shy. Just be yourself, don't ask permission and don't ask why. Why you might be the way you are, baby, you are made of stars. If we were all the same, then the world would be boring. Be yourself. 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 Cause you can't be nobody else. No, you can't be nobody else. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Cause you can't be nobody else. No, you can't be nobody else. Now get low to the flow. Get low, break it down to the flow. Let me see you get low. Are you low? Get low, break it down to the flow. Let me see you rise up and rise up and rise up. Let me see you strut your stuff. Strut and stride and strut and stride and shake it all about till you shake it all about. Hey, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself. Cause you can't be nobody else. No, you can't be nobody else. I can't be nobody else, so I'm gonna be myself. I love myself. I love the way I move. I think I'm so fresh. People might talk about me, might laugh at me, might say something mean, but I let it roll off my shoulders cause that makes me feel so free. I feel so free when I can be me. Love my skin, I love my hair, I love my silly dances, the faces I make, the clothes that I wear. Just wanna say what works for me. Something else may work for you, and that's okay cause you're unique. So please to your own self, be true, be yourself. Be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself. Cause you can't be nobody else, no you can't be nobody else. Be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself. Cause you can't be nobody else, no you can't be nobody else. Be yourself.
Seeing all my favorite cousins that I miss, reminiscing on our memories way back when. There's my aunt and uncle that live so far away. Made the road trip just to be with us today. Smell of charcoal fills the air, love and laughter everywhere. Playing spades, dominoes, throwing shade, telling jokes. You would think that I've outgrown that nickname I don't like no more, but that's the only name they know. That's how it goes with the family. Oh, meet me at the family reunion. You know we're gonna dance to the music. Fire up the grill, barbecuing at the family reunion. At the family reunion. At the family reunion. Thinking about the memories of our loved ones that are gone. Forever in our hearts they're living on. And the reason we have gathered here today to fellowship and celebrate at the family reunion. It's family time, I'm feeling fine. Playing with my cousins on my daddy's side. My grandma's loving the sweet potato pie and the macaroni and cheese, oh my, oh my. We toss water balloons and everybody's wet. Best summers in the country, how could I forget? Great granddaddy farmed this land with his own hands and passed it to his grands. All the kids run around, can you hear the sound? That's love and we laugh till we hit the ground. Nobody's feeling down. At the family reunion. Oh, meet me at the family reunion. You know we're gonna dance to the music. Fire up the grill, barbecuing at the family reunion. Oh, meet me at the family reunion. y'all, and then stop. And shimmy on down in the middle, and that's the reunion bop.
That's Fuchs with Divinity Roxx with Family Reunion. And before that, from Divinity Roxx's Grammy-nominated Ready, Set, Go, that's Be Yourself. Don't forget you can take us on the go. Catch the Children's Hour on podcast streams everywhere. We're also on TuneIn Radio and more than 140 radio stations worldwide, with lots more info at childrenshour.org. We're listener-supported kids public radio. We've got time for one more. Our guest DJ, Divinity Roxx, picked this one for our closing song. This is Saul Paul, and we hope that this is your best day ever. We'll catch you next time for the Children's Hour.
What up, fam? You should make today the best day ever. Like, I had a dream, and it was so real. It was like I was dreaming in 3D. And now I'm thinking, what does it take to actually have the best day ever? Like, where would I go? Who would I see? What would I eat? It's like, best day ever. Oh my, I can't help it, I feel so fly. Okay, I slept in and had big dreams. Now that I'm awake, let's do big things. Let's get it. We can take a trip and go Disney. I'm with it. Waffles on the plane with the whipped cream. Ooh, no, let's hit a water park. Oh, wait, did I hear a dog bark? Ooh, even better, it's a puppy. It's so cute, it's a must-see, yeah. Let's take a pic, don't make a movie. Have a dance party, keep it groovy. Climb a mountain, we can snowboard. I don't have to rush home, I have no choice. We can play the games over. I'm feeling lucky like a 4-leaf clover. It's a big, big planet with friends and family. Radio jamming, we about to have some fun. Sun still shining, I'm reclining. At the pool, you can find me. We about to have some fun. Vacay with the best friends. Yep. No little brother, just them. Okay, wait, adjustment.
What?
Parents, they can come, they drive and have budgets.
What's a budget?
Allowance.
In that case, I'll allow it.
Got it? Good. Let's go shopping. Eat all day, no tummy aches, no stopping. Hop in and race a go-kart. Oh my gosh, I feel so smart. I brought a flashlight for when it goes dark. We can go camping in the Ozarks. We can go there.
The Children's Hour is produced by the Children's Hour Incorporated, a New Mexico nonprofit.
Our show was written by Katie Stone with lots of help from all of us on the kids crew.
Our joke was written by Evan Dates.
You can find photos, links, learn-along guides, and more about us at childrenshour.org.
Our thanks to Divinity Roxx for being our guest on the show today, and we wish you the best of luck in the Grammys. We had production help from Christina Stella.
Find our podcast wherever you listen to podcasts, or go to our patreon.com/thechildren'shour.
Or ask your smart speaker to play the Children's Hour podcast.
We post our photos and more on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Find us at TCH Radio.
Our theme music was written by C.K. Barlow.
The Children's Hour is distributed by PRX, the Public Radio Exchange, and by the Pacifica Radio Network.
Thanks for listening to the Children's Hour, Kids Public Radio.